Hello everyone. So this is Teacher Jenny and I am here to discuss to you everything about set. So itong set ay ang first topic natin sa ating module. So we have here different objectives. So first is the students will be able to describe well-defined set. The next is identify subset, universal set, null set, and cardinality of set. And the last one is describes and illustrate union, intersection of the set, difference, and complement of set. So bago tayo magsimula, meron akong simpleng activity para sa inyo para malaman natin ano nga ba talaga yung set. So the first one is write the name of the pictures in the appropriate column. Now, ginawa ko na yung first column under transportation. Under transportation, we have here bus, jeepney, and airplane. Now, ano naman ba yung mga bagay under fruits? So, we have here apple, banana, and grapes. How about for animals? We have monkey, pig, and yung dog. Now, take a look. This one is just like groupings, right? What are the things under transportation? Ano ba yung mga pwede mong i-group under transportation? Ano ba yung pwede mong i-group under fruits? And ano yung mga pwede mong i-group under animals? So, in mathematics, a group is also called a set. Pero hindi ibig sabihin na group na yan, set na yan. So, let's find out. What is set? In mathematics, a set is a collection of a well-defined object. Well-defined means that it is possible to determine whether an object belongs to a given set or not. Meaning to say, hindi porket group, it is a set already. It should be collection of well-defined object. Para maintindihan natin yan, let's have different examples. So first one is the collection of all difficult questions in the chapter on book. Meaning to say, difficult question, collection of difficult question. Do you think this one is well defined? Of course not. Maybe that question is difficult for other students, but for other students, that's very easy. Meaning to say that's not well defined. So this one is not a set. Next one. The collection of all active teachers in the school. All active teachers. Look, this one is not well defined. Why? Because that teacher might be active for other students, but for others, there is another teacher who's active. Correct? So meaning to say this is not well defined, this is not considered a set. Next, the collection of all beautiful flowers in the park. Is beautiful flowers a well defined? No. So this one is not a set also. Bakit? Maaaring yung bulaklak na yan ay maganda sa kanya, pero sa akin hindi. So meaning to say this one is not a set. The last one, the collection of all days in a week beginning with letter T. Yes, this one is a set. Bakit? Kahit sinong tanungin mo, what are those days in a week that begin with letter T? Sasagutin ka nila ng Thursday and Tuesday. Correct? Meaning to say that's well defined. May tamang sagot for that. The collection of all days in a week beginning with letter T, so those are Tuesday and Thursday. So this one is a set. Now, ano bang tawag natin dun sa mga member ng set? Ano bang tawag natin dito sa naging result sa Tuesday and Thursday? These are what we call the elements. For example, I have here a set of even numbers less than 10. And these are 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Meaning to say, the result in a given set, these results are what we call the elements. Next one. Let's try to describe different set. So for example, I have here 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Paano nga ba natin siya maidi-describe? The elements. How are we going to describe this one? So the elements are set of even numbers greater than 3, less than 13. Dahil nag-start siya sa 4 and nag-end siya sa 12, and these are even numbers, meaning to say, this set is set of even numbers greater than 3, less than 13. How about the next one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one is a set of counting numbers from 1 to 6. Next, 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. These are set of factors of 18. Meaning to say, all the elements there, 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18, siya ay factors of 18. Now, how about this one? What if there's no element inside a given set? This is what we call null set or empty set. Again, a set that has no element is called null set. Kapag walang kahit anong element dyan sa set na yan, meaning to say that's what we call null set or empty set. Next one. I have here a given rectangle and the other one, meron ako ditong circle sa loob. Diba? So inside the rectangle, I have the elements 1, 7, 9, 8, 3, 2, 4, 6, 10, 5. Sinulat ko lahat kasi lahat yan ay nasa rectangle. So ano nga ba yung tawag dito? This is universal set, meaning to say, the universal set contains all the elements being considered in a given situation. So we have universal set is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ibig sabihin, pag universal set, sa word itself na universal, parang pangkalahatan. Lahat ng nandun sa rectangle, those are under, or those elements are under universal set. So ibig sabihin, this universal set, it contains lahat ng element that satisfy the given condition. How about this one? As we can see, we have A inside that rectangle. Meron tayo dyang circle, which is the A. So we have, inside the circle, we have 2, 6, 4, 8, 10. This A is what we call the subset. A subset is a set whose elements are members of another set. Kung mapapansin natin, si A ay member lang ni universal, correct? Parang nasakop siya ni universal. So, yun yung tinatawag nating subset. We denote that as yung U na nakabaliktad. A is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Given the same illustration, so bigyan natin siya ng conclusion. So we have universal set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we have set A is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Si A ay under lamang ni universal set. So that's what we call a subset of the universal set or a subset of U. Let's have another example. We have here given set A and B. So my universal set, or those numbers inside the rectangle, all the numbers inside the rectangle are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I have set A is equal to 1, 2, 5, 6. Ito, yung mga number na nasa A. And I have set B, 3, and 9. So ano kaya dyan yung subset? A is subset of U, meaning to say, nasakop ni U si A. So, A is just a subset of U. And B is also a subset of U. Another example, I have here set A and set B. Set B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kasi lahat yan ay na kay B, correct? That's why you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for set B. Now, what's set A? I have here 1, 2, and 4. Now, which one is subset? Of course, A is subset of B. Kasi si A yung nasakop ni B. So, A is subset of B. Now, I have here given set A is equal to ABC. Ngayon, pwede nating makita ano ba yung mga posibleng subset nitong si set A. So, how to solve for subset? We're going to have this table para madali nating malaman ano ba yung mga posibleng subset nitong set A. Gawin natin siya isa-isa. First column, we have 0 at a time. This one, no element. Again, tawag natin dito ay null set. So, meaning to say, null set is a subset of this set A. One at a time. A. Kapag isang set ay may element na A, it's still subset of A, correct? Kasi may A doon. B and C. Two at a time. If one set has the elements of this A and B, still subset of A. AC, yes, the subset, CB, three at a time, A, B, C. Meaning to say, these are the possible sets na magiging subset ni A. The subsets of A or set A are the null set, this one with A, B, C, AB, AC, CB, and ABC. Since those are the subsets, there are 8 subsets in total, correct? So, para malaman natin, hint, to know the number of subset, use the formula 2 raised to n para malaman natin. Kunyari, papasagutan tayo, ano-ano kaya yung mga subset nito. Para magkaroon tayo ng hint, titingnan muna natin, ilan nga ba yung posible niya maging subset. Now, we will use the formula 2 raised to n, wherein our n is the number of elements given in a set. So we have here 3, 1, 2, 3. So our n is 3. 2 raised to 3. Ibig sabihin yan, 2 times 2 times 2. And that is equal to 8. Meaning to say, there are 8 subsets. Next, look at the Venn diagram. I have there set A. This is my A, correct? Under this A, I have the elements 2, 4, 6, 11, 14, and 20. Now, how about for my B? I have here 4, 5, 7, 14, 20, and 23. So meaning to say, that is my set A and that is my set B. Now, first question. What will be the elements if you combine the elements of both set? Ano itong mangyayari pag pinagsama mo sila? Ano kaya yung magiging sagot? As we can see, we have here 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 14, 20, and 23. Ibig sabihin, pinagsama ko silang lahat. Given this or using these elements, let's see. I have here 2, here, 4. Look, si B at si A may 4. So I will just write it once. 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 14. So, may dalawa pareho silang 14. So, I will just write it once. And 20. Same thing. I will just write it once. And 23. So, meaning to say, these are the numbers or result if you combine these two sets. Now, this is what we call the union of set. The result of adding or combining the elements of two or more sets is what we call the union of set. Ulit, kapag daw pinagsama natin or kinumbine natin yung elements ng dalawa o higit pang set, tinatawag natin siyang union of set. And we denote that as just like letter U, capital letter U. Given a Venn diagram, pag piningnan natin itong Venn diagram na to, madali siyang malalaman. Union of set, ibig sabihin, pinagsamang A and B. Those orange parts, all of those elements would be under A union B. I have 2. Kagaya ng kanina natin ginawa, sinulat natin isa, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 14, 20, and 23. So that is union of set. Combination of all the elements from the given sets. Therefore, A union of B is equal to 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 14, 20, and 23. Next, since I have here the union of B, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 14, 20, 23. The next question is, how many elements are there if you combine all the elements of A and B? Meaning to say, ilan daw yung elements kapag kinumbine mo silang dalawa? So, let's count. I have here 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, meron tayong 9 elements. Anong tawag natin dito? We call this one cardinality of set. Again, the number of elements contained in a set is the cardinality of set. Ibig sabihin, kung ilan yung elements sa given set, that's what we call cardinality. And we will write it as small letter n, lagyan natin ng parentheses, the name of the set, and then close parentheses, is equal to kung ilan yung elements sa condition ng set. So let's have an example. Earlier, we conclude that there are 9 elements found if you combine the set A and B, correct? So we will write it as small letter n, the name of the set is A union of B, the combination, is equal to 9, since there are 9 elements. So let's have an example for this one. Given set A is equal to 2, 4, 6, and our set B is 1, 4, 5, 6. So what is cardinality of set A? Cardinality of this set. We have small letter n, name of the set A is equal to 3. Meaning to say the cardinality of set A is equal to 3 since there are 3 elements. 1, 2, 3. Next. How about B? What is the cardinality of set B? How many elements are there in set B? We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Meaning to say, the cardinality of set B is equal to 4. Next, given the same elements or given the same sets, set A and set B, the next question is, what elements or element is or are common in both set? Ano daw yung pareho? Tingnan natin. We have 4, correct? We have 14, and we have 20. Meaning to say, we have common elements in both sets are 4, 14, and 20. So, ano kayang tawag natin dito? We call this as intersection of sets. Set of all elements common to both set is the intersection of set. Intersection, ibig sabihin kung saan sila nagtagpo. Pinagtagpo sila doon. Ibig sabihin kung ano yung pareho sa kanila. And we denote that as this one. Nakabaliktad ni U, pababa. Now, as you can see in our Venn diagram, meron tayong dalawang bilog, di ba? So, saan ba sila nagtagpo? Itong dalawang bilog na to. Nagtagpo sila dun sa gitna, which is this orange part, meaning to say that's the intersection. Dun sila nagka-pareho. Now, A intersection of B is equal to 4, 14, and 20 because those are the elements that are common to both sets. Now, if we have A intersection of B is equal to 4, 14, and 20, what is the cardinality of the intersection of these sets? So we have cardinality, just like the example earlier, cardinality of A intersection of B is equal to 3 since we have 3 elements for the intersection. Next, given the same Venn diagram or sets, what are the elements in A complement and B complement? We will read this as complement of A, yung may gitling na ganun sa taas, and complement of B. So the complement of set A, denoted by this one, or the complement of A, is the set of all elements that are not in set A but in the universal set. Meaning to say the only thing that we need to remember for this is except A. Pag nakita nyo to, it's just like, what are those elements under universal set except for A? Let's have this one. A complement. The complement of set A denoted by A complement is the set of elements that are not in set A but in universal set. Given this set, ibig sabihin, ano-ano ba yung naka-universal set? Except for A. 'Di ba? Si A yung nandyan, pero hindi siya yung ating kailangan or ilalagay. So, meaning to say, A complement is equal to 5, 7, 23. Again, what are the elements under universal set except for this A? And those are 5, 7, and 23. The only thing that we need to remember for this is if you saw this one, meaning to say that's complement. Hint, except. Okay, the word except. Except kay A. Ano ba yung mga elements except kay A? So those are 5, 7, 23. How about B complement? Given the same set, what are the elements under universal set except for this B? So those are this one, 2, 6, and 11. Because these are the elements under B, so hindi siya kasali. Except for B, so that those are 2, 6, and 11. Let's have an example. I have here the universal set A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And my set A is C, G, H. So the question is, find a complement. Meaning to say, what are those elements under universal set except for our A? Except A. Okay, so those are, except A, we have A, B, isasama ko ba si C? No, kasi nakay A siya. So, D, E, and F. So that is a complement. Next, this one. I have here given set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and my set B is equal to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My universal set is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So the thing that we need to find is A minus B. So paano kaya to? To find the difference A minus B, we begin by taking away every element of A that is also an element of B. So dito sa A minus B, terka tong si A. Why? Gusto niya maging unique. Tandaan natin. Gustong maging unique nung unang letter na nasa difference. So, we have A minus B. Let's see. Dahil gusto maging unique ni A, sabihin ni A kay B, aalisin ko lahat ng elements na magkatulad tayo. Gusto ko, nag-iisa lang ako. Unique ako. That's A minus B. So, let's see. Do I need to remove 1? May 1 ba si B? Wala. So, pwede. Pwede kong isama si 1. How about 2? May 2 ba si B? Pwede. Sasama ko din si 2 dahil wala naman si B nun. How about 3? Yes, isasama ko si 3 kasi wala naman si B nun. How about 4? No, meron si B niyan, so ayoko kay 4. How about 5? Ayoko niyan, meron si B niyan. How about 6? Ayoko din yan kasi meron si B niyan. So, we need to say A minus B is equal to 1, 2, 3 because the unique in A is 1, 2, 3. So, that's the key word, unique. Ano yung unique kay A? So, yun yung isusulat natin. So, A minus B. Another example para malaman natin talaga siya. So we have here, the representation of A minus B is this one. Unique kay A. Dahil A minus B, unique kay A. So those are 1, 2, and 3. Yung nasa kanya lang. Hindi natin sinama si 4, 5, 6 kasi ayan o, kinanya din ni B. Ayaw niya ng may katulad. Correct? How about the next one? Find B minus A. So we need to say, B is the one who's looking for the uniqueness. So, ano ba yung mga unique sa akin? Let's see. Is 4 unique? No. How about 5? No. How about this 6? No. 7? No. Wait. 4, 5, 6. How about 7? Yes, it's unique. 8? Yes. 9? Yes. How about 10? Yes. So, meaning to say, B minus A is equal to 7, 8, 9, 10. Since the 7, 8, 9, 10 are the unique elements of B. So, in a Venn diagram, we will represent this as this orange part is the B minus A, meaning to say the unique elements under B. So, those are 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now let's continue. This time I have here my Venn diagram, and as you can see, we have 3 circles. I have set A, set B, and set C. Now let's try to get A union of B. So wag kayong malilito ha. This is just like what we did earlier. This time we just have 3 circle, but we will do the same thing. So I have here A union of B. Again, pag sinabi nating union, this is the combination of 2 given sets. So let's say I have set A. I have here my set A. And I have here my set B. So when we say A union of B, the combination of A and B. So what's the combination of A and B? So meaning to say, all the elements in A and all the elements in B. So what are those? What are the numbers inside A and B? So I have 1, I have 2, I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So that is my A union of B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and same Venn diagram. Number 2 is we need to get A intersection of C. So again, what is A intersection of C? Meaning to say the intersection of A and C. What is or are the elements common to both sets? So I have here my set A and I have here my set C. So we will find the intersection of these two sets. So what is the intersection? The one in the middle, kung saan sila nagtagpo. And this orange part, correct? Since I have reset A and I have reset C, so dito sila nagtagpo. So what are the elements common to these two sets? Those are 2 and 5. Meaning to say, A intersection or A intersection of C is equal to 2 and 5. Number 3. So number 3, I have here B union C or the union of B and C. So let's see. My set B is this one. And my set C is this one. So again, when we say union, that's the combination of the given set. So let's see. Combination of this B and C. So I have here, let's shade this as green. That's the combination of my B and C. And under this combination, therefore conclude the union of B and C is equal to 2, 4, 5. So I have 7, 8, and 9. The union of B and C is equal to 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9. Next, so we have here number 4, A intersection of B union C. So meaning to say, first thing we need to get A intersection of B. So I have here my A and I have here my B. Intersection meaning to say kung saan sila nagtagpo. And that is 4 and 5. Correct? The intersection of this set A and set B is 4 and 5. Now we're not yet done. We need to combine this with the elements of C. Since my C is this part, this intersection earlier that we had, the 4 and 5, we need to combine it to C. So 4 and 5 combine to our C. So meaning to say, this brown part are the answers. So I have A intersection of B, then union of C is equal to 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8. Okay, so let's have the last number, number 5. Given the same Venn diagram, I have here set A, set B, and set C. Now we have here union of A and B, and then intersection of C, and this union. Meaning to say, since this one is inside the parentheses, we need to do this first. So let's have A union of B. So since I have here my set A, and then I have here my set C. So meaning to say, A union of B is equal to this part and this part. Since union, meaning to say combination of A and B. So let's try to write for you not to be confused. So I have A union of B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. But we're not yet done. Since we have this union, we need to get also the intersection of these two C. So let's have C. Let's take a look in our C. So I have here my set C. And the elements for C is I have 2 for my C, 5, 7, and 8. So since I have A union of B, or the union of A and B, is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Now I have my C is equal to 2, 5, 7, and 8. So we need to get the intersection of these sets. This new set and this C. So what is the intersection? Meaning to say, the common in both sets. So we have common elements are 2 and 2, 5, and 7. Meaning to say, A union of B and then intersection of C is equal to 2, 5, and 7.